welcome to my video, or Unlisted Live. But here's what we're gonna do. So, if you guys have seen, not that long ago, I made a thing here that I consider as the dark horse. So check this out. You see this man here, right? He's holding the Crusader shield, and he's holding King Arthur's sword. Plus, he has a halo. He has a halo, and he's on a dark horse, which is why they call him the Dark Horse Riders. He's always there for competition, but I honestly believe that he is one of the chosen by God to do a mission, blazing his way through hell, but doing the rightful causes and doing better to undo his sins by getting a second chance. So, I see myself as a Dark Rider because I'm always here to compete. And I know a lot of people ain't always here to compete on this platform. But the reason I'm on this is to compete. And it is to be the Dark Horse for a reason, which is why my wrestling character has the Dark Horse. And at first, if you look at my old wrestling character that I made, it's called my Epic WrestleMania entrance. Even though there is a blue, pentagram star, there's a Grim Reaper coming at it. It's this man. It's this man right here, even though he's coming out with the scythe. What that means is, yes, he was stuck inside the limbo of Satan's realm. And then he came back out and fought his way up. And proven that he is the might and the strong, powerful cause of God. Being truthful by doing all his wrongdoings and paving that way to make his way to the Green Promised Land. The Green Promised Land is heaven. It's what that is. It's heaven. I believe heaven is a big green field beyond the pearly gates, and there is a hidden city far beyond the reach of the opening of the gates. It is hidden, but you will have to find it, which is where all the souls of past lives roam and are happy in that realm of called heaven, which is why I created this guy. And for me to say, let me see, I got another one here. There's that one, and then there's this one. This one here, yes, he is riding a dark horse. This is when he was in hell, but he was still holding the Crusader shield and King Arthur's sword, but he was getting his halo. But when you get a halo, you're pure and you're going straight to heaven. And you're undoing a lot of your wrong, and you're getting a second chance and forgiven, and you get to roam back in the city. I really believe that. That's my way of thinking. That's how I think. I don't care if it makes me sound crazy. That's just how I think logically. I'm a free thinker, but I'm outside the box. Am I spiritual? Yes. Have I been visited spiritually? Yes. Do I believe in God? I sure do believe in God, because God is a man that allows you to get into the part of the white gates before you have to get judged by the one man up there just before you get into the gates, because there's a man up there that judges you, and then he lets you in. He lets you in, and you get to decide. He gets to decide where you go. You either go to heaven or hell. Hell, I do believe there is a hell. Yes, by Satan. Yes, there is a dark world under the world where a lot of the evildoers that have done so much wrong and hate and hateful sins go down there and get punished, especially if it's a lot. Now, if it's just someone that's done a few things and they were wrongly accused or anything like that, the devil will probably give them a second chance to come back so they can go back to heaven. And I think that's where God has a idea of giving people second chances, which is why I also believe in reincarnation. When people are given a second chance in life, that's when I believe in reincarnation. And besides, this man is a helper. He is a force, but he is a person that has a lot of good in his heart after making a lot of good choices and doing better for himself, which is why I believe this and spoke on this. For anybody to say that I don't have any goodness in my heart, or I'm some sort of devil, or I'm crazy or something, I'm not religious, because I spoke on all the stuff I spoke on a past live stream. You can look for yourself. Just like the whole Atlas thing, and the whole cloud seeding thing, and the whole wind machine ideal. I just gave my opinion and my own beliefs in it. And people want to try to shut me down for my opinions and my beliefs just because of how I free think and kind of formulate in my own head. Go for it. Please do. I don't care. I am who I am, and I smile and keep my head up high. So, I don't care what you say. And look, and I am very spiritual too. So, I've had many spiritual encounters. So, you don't have to believe everything in the Bible because so many things in the Bible have been rewritten so many times to the point it's ridiculous. Just like things being rewritten on Wikipedia. Anything can be changed like that. And you can believe whatever it said there. The true chosen people of God are the Christians. Those are his true chosen. So, with that being said, I don't think there's anything else I can really say, except that I am going to wrap this up and close her down. If you enjoyed, like, sub, share, and hit that bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Walker out. And as I said, religion is not something to really talk about. It is not, because it sometimes commits arguments, and that's when people go back and forth. And that's why it's sometimes just best not to. But if you believe in certain things, it's completely fine to be an outside the box free thinker, because that's who I am and that's how I will be. But yeah. For anybody who wants to say I need to see Jesus or I got some evil in my heart, no. Have fun with that, because God's looked out for me and he's had my back, and I've spoke with the man on many occasions, especially when I needed help or just was just having a bad day and I needed guidance. So have a nice day, and smile bright, guys. The leader of the Walker Nation is on that way. Later. Be good to each other.